I didn't know you do. You released a gospel album though.
Yeah, last year.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's called Fallen, a gospel record for sinners, because I wanted the biggest possible audience I could get.
Gospel record for sinners.
Yeah.
How long have you been singing gospel?
Well, basically I grew up in the Baptist church, and so it's 5 songs that I grew up with, and it's 5 songs that I wrote before and during the making of the record. It's kind of like my spiritual journey, I guess. That's the way it turned out in the end. My wife, she put the order together, and that's what it seems to be, kind of my journey in life.
Was this something that you had thought about for a while, or did it just kind of...
Yeah, I wrote this song called On My Way to Heaven, and wrote it for my mom to let her know that I was okay after I got out of rehab for cocaine in 1990. And then I wrote the Fallen, which is kind of like taken from remember that movie Thunder Road with Robert Mitchum? It's kind of like in that vein or that kind of feel to it. And there's this highway called the Devil's Backbone up near Bandera, and so it's a ride with the devil. Wow. And you wind up getting left for dead on the side of the road.
So this was just something that you felt like fuck it, I've done everything else. Why not do a gospel album?
Yeah, I've recorded. I've always been a songwriter. I got a guitar when I was 12 years old. My grandfather bought me, at Western Auto. It's a great place to buy guitars. And, I realized I was never going to shred a guitar, so songwriting became like a defense, something you could bring to a band.
Right.
And so I've always done it. And but I got this offer from Gaither because Bill Gaither had heard the song On My Way to Heaven, asked me to do a gospel record. So I said, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a great experience, really. Really. And On My Way to Heaven, in fact, Tanya Tucker heard it, and she called me up out of the blue. I hadn't seen her in 30 years, and said she wanted to do it. So I said, okay. And then she called me 15 minutes later, and she said, Chris Christopherson wants to do it.
Whoa.
And I said, wow, so, and Brandy Carlisle's doing backup singing on it, and and myself, and we're going to put that out this year as a single.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Chris is just the greatest.
I love that guy.
I love him.
One of the highwaymen.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. No kidding.
Wow.